Jabata. Lexington, what's goody? Sky Drub, what's up? How y'all doing today? Sir Chump, did you get your seat yet? Zancho, what's good? Welcome, guys. Oh, I forgot I never mapped this beat all the way out. I was waiting for the chorus to come back in. Nope, not today, buddy. Not today. Not gonna be able to do it. I can't even lie, this is one of my favorite beats I've made lately. I like this one a lot. Up though, I can't wait to hear. I want to see some pictures. You have to send some. You have to send some pictures to the Discord. Definitely not all the way mixed down. You know the vibes. I should change my God, no problem, Zancho. I should change my producer name to Semi-Mix Beats. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead. So yeah, we can't even do a dang collab stream for a hot minute. It's going to be a hot minute before we can do a collab stream because, of course, the dang Wi-Fi driver on my PC laptop went out again. And so it's like, I have to send it. I haven't even called them yet because I don't even want to have to deal with that headache. But the dang Wi-Fi driver went out on this again. So it's like, I can't. It's like I just got the computer back like 3 weeks ago. So it's like, and then I have to go to Vegas, so I can't send it off because I need both computers while I'm there. So it's like hella frustrating. So I'm about to, when I call them, I'm about to put the pressure on them. I don't know what I'm going to say yet, but I'm about to let them know, look, man, I got millions of views on YouTube. Y'all gonna have to make this right or I'm about to blast y'all shit. Destructo, what's good, fam? Because, it's like, I just sent y'all my computer 3 weeks ago. Y'all just fixed the driver. I don't got time to reinstall all these. I don't have time to lose my computer for 3 weeks again. And then I don't have time to reinstall all these plugins and do all that shit again. Because that's like a 2-day task. Because I have so many plugins and so much stuff. I don't got time for that shit again. So I'm about to apply the pressure to Acer, because normally I'm pretty cordial and laid back and whatever, but bro, I can't be doing that. All right, so I'm just gonna cook up something tonight. We'll cook up some heat or something. I'm not sure what I'm gonna cook up yet. I think I'm gonna cook up something like around 140 tempo. So, cause I'm kind of feeling that vibe today. I've been making a lot of lo-fi beats, boom bap beats lately, and like I mean y'all already know some synthwave beats in there. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me! I don't want to do this. Talking about fucking verify it's me. YouTube be bullshitting too. Like trying to log into my YouTube studio and they be like um they'd be like verify that it's you. Dude, ain't nobody. It's always me. It's always me. It's the same computer. It's always me. It's always me. Um, it's always me. It's never anybody else. All right, all right, all right. I'm sorry about this, y'all. I forgot to turn all my settings on for the video. So let me do that real quick and then we'll get right into cooking. Sorry for the delay. How's you guys' all week going? I know I've asked a couple of y'all. It looks like a few more of y'all jumped up in here. How y'all's week going? All right. All right, let's go ahead and let's go. Let's cook. What's jacked up too is I can't even use some of my plugins because my damn internet's not working. That's like hella frustrating. But I'll survive, I guess. There was a time when there was no internet and people didn't have plugins either. So I guess at least I still got plugins. Dude, that's the hardest start sound of any plugin out. I'm so mad that they made that the start sound because I could use that in like every beat that I make. I love the way this sounds. I just love the way that sounds. All right, let's see here. I love how they have all these different genres, but they don't have trap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess they do have hip hop / trap. Shut your face. I use Analog Labs all the time. All the time. It's one of my favorite plugins. I just wasn't gonna use I wasn't gonna use it yet because I get down the trap of always starting with the piano when I use Analog Labs. I hate how this is inconsistent. Like if I push the same note. Whatever. I would have used that sound too. I need something that's... had to walk 15 miles both ways down in the snow. He said, make sure you, what's up, Eric? Welcome. I just cannot resist myself. I always fall for the trap. I always fall for the trap. The trap being piano. I can't make a beat without a piano on there. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. One day, but that one day won't be today. see. We'll see. Damn it. Something's gonna have to come off. Kari, what's good? What to use next? Let's see, since I'm kind of going in some funky ass direction, let's go ahead and pull open. Got that the sweetest of the tays. I don't really want to. Yes, I do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to shut something down. All this stuff isn't cooperating with each other. Styles. Show me some more results. Show me some more results. You better show them to me. That shit's way up there, huh? You said I feel like I was getting abducted. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with Spaced Out though, because I like the Echo one Spaced Out. I feel like that'll suit it just a little bit more. So when I listen to it all separately, it doesn't sound good. Good when I listen to it again together. We're gonna make it work though. We're gonna make it work. Let's go ahead and open up Omnisphere and grab some kind of noise out of here. We're gonna make it work. This might not be my best work tonight. It may not be my best work. I did find a super fire. I'm not gonna use it on this beat, but I found a super fire synth that I like the other day in here. It was super fire. Like I liked it a lot. It might be one of my new favorite synth noises. Was it this? It was definitely not that. I don't remember what the hell it was called, but it was super fire. I'll probably never remember. Until I find you again, my friend. Until I find you again. Whatever that weird noise is, we're about to use that. do for a top melody. So I'm gonna put some drums in here for now, and then I'll come back and put over another melody over the top, I think. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. You know what's funny? So I was watching Curtis King's latest video that just came out, and he says in his video, he's talking about how he never used to use claps in his beats because he doesn't like the way claps sound. But I was completely the opposite, and so now he's been using claps in all his beats in order to give it up a little different feel. And I used to be the complete opposite. So like I used to never use snares in any beats. Like I would never use a snare in a beat. I would always use a clap. Like always. Every single beat I use a clap. And then I started like switching it up because I was like, man, I don't ever use snares. Let me start using snares. And so then once I started using snares, I completely stopped using claps. So like I haven't used claps in a beat in probably since I started live streaming. So probably almost about a year. So then when I watched this video, I was like, man, I don't know why I don't use claps anymore, because I like claps, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like claps a lot, but I just ain't been using no claps, no beats. This ain't gonna be the beat that I start using the clap on, but I definitely need to get back to using some claps. I like claps. I rock with them. And the way that this beat is being designed, I should just go ahead and not even fake the funk and just go grab my snare. Because I love this snare. It's just like my favorite percussion sound. I need a thicker snare though. I might grab this snare. Throw some reverb on there and mess with it. I'll make it work. We're gonna make it work. Let's go ahead and find us a solid little hi-hat. Let's find us an 808. I'm definitely not picking any of this stuff out in the right order. Let's just go ahead and go with a simple 808. Let's go with a simple 808. We don't need nothing too, too fancy for this one. Grab just a little kick, a little kicky kick. That's the one. One time I used a booty smack for a clap. I'll never tell anyone the beat it's on either. Yo, we need answers. We need answers right away, Sir Chump. You can't hit us with that one time I made a beat with a booty clap on there and not tell us what beat that is. I need answers like ASAP. You can't hold out on us forever. No, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this other melodic sound in there before I get lost in the beat. I don't even know how I want this drum pattern to go. Yo, I'm not the one who said it, Robert, man. It's my man over here, Sir Chief. You know what I'm saying? He was over there.
She let me clap her cheeks. My girl abandoned her soul to my extra heart. But when I got the Molly, she be on that. She let me clap her cheeks.
So I guess I could turn the beat up a little bit for y'all too. I didn't even introduce. All right, welcome y'all.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful audience. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely.
Everyone's so lovely. Kind of want to use the guitar. Whatever, keyboard. Control S. I don't know why the damn keyboard's not working, but it's probably gonna crash now because FL Studio does whatever the hell does whatever the hell it wants. I want an aggressive guitar though. Shut your face, note properties. Shut your face. Wagga Booty, what's good? What's up, J Music? Welcome. This isn't working for me. This isn't working for me. I'm freaking burning up. It's hot as Hades in this room. Do 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 do. Render as an audio clip. Cut the remainder, because we don't need you. Appreciate that, Andreas. I'm over here like, this might not come out as a banger. This might come out kind of mid. I don't know. We'll see though. You can always fix a beat. That is one thing about production, is that you can always make it better. You can always fix it. It's like editing a video. You can always fix it in post. If you guys knew how many videos I was like, this video is hot trash, and then like after I edited the video, I was like, that one didn't come out that bad. But it's like a lot of times I'll be like when I did that crystalline video the other day. If you guys knew the struggles that you have sometimes when recording a video, like, dude, I recorded that video like 5 times. I'm not even exaggerating, 4 or 5 times. I don't exactly remember. And it was already a long video to record because I'm doing a lot of explaining in that video because there's a lot to explain. But like one time, like the audio messed up on my microphone and my interface, because sometimes I just have an issue with the interface in FL Studio on the Mac. They just don't always necessarily agree with each other. So it's like this super jacked up take. So then I had to re-record the video again. Then when I re-recorded the video the next time, I forgot to mute the microphone on my computer, but I was screen recording. So it was picking up all this static and all this extra noise because I like, you got to sync up your audio. So like I always do like a mic check on like my backup audio, which is the mic on my camera, this mic, and then my computer, which is screen recording. And I forgot to mute it because I think that was like my 3rd take. And so I was super frustrated because I couldn't use that take anymore. And then like another take was jacked up. I don't remember what happened. It was something with the camera was jacked up. So it's like I spent hours recording that video. And like the last take, like I could mesh some of the takes and some of the stuff together. But like the last take of the video, I was just like, man, this video is going to come out trash. And it's fucked up because I've had this plugin for like a week and a half and I should have been able to do a good review. But then it ended up coming out pretty good. I don't remember if I moved these around. I moved these around, didn't I? Big Brevenet, what's good? How you doing? Viral Beats, what's good? Mariana Leiva. Did I say that right? What's up, bro? Welcome. Welcome. I don't know about these hi-hats. We'll see how they go though. You know what's funny about music too is like with music you go well I guess I can't speak for everybody, but for me, like, I go through spans. And so like when I really started like focusing on production again, like heavily, like right before I was gonna start doing the channel, and I was really making, like, I was making 3-4 beats a day, trying to get like my already know, trying to get my stamina up a little bit, trying to get my, just trying, you want to do the best that you could do before you present your work to people. So I was making beats like every day, nonstop. Like, I'm talking about from the time that I woke up in the morning to the time I went to sleep. I was just making beats every single day, just making beats. And all the beats that I was making were like 160 beat, 152 to like 180 BPM. That was like everything I was making. That was it. But then, like, as time has passed, I don't really make beats as fast anymore. I don't really make beats that are like 160. The maximum speed I'll make a beat typically is like 152. Because if I'm going to make something that's going to be like 164 BPM, I'll just make something that's like 82 BPM, you know? But I don't typically mess with beats as high, but like every beat had to be at least 140 and up. Like, I wasn't making any boom bap or lo-fi beats. Snare is killing me. I need to go ahead and just rectify that now. So I can move it down. I don't want to. No, let's go ahead and move this down real quick. Yeah, no, never sounds good to me. Might have to slow this shit down. like this might be too fast for me. I don't know about this one. Is somebody doing what?
Oh my god. I be selling drugs in front of the building.
Yeah, Farrell, I can't always do that. I used to though. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie. I used to. Like if you go back and look at like any demonstrations from like maybe the beginning of last year and then like all of 2000 and what 2020, I did like all my stuff was in double time. But like for somebody once I started making more lo-fi beats, I couldn't make lo-fi beats like 180, you know what I'm saying? Like or well like 170 or something, because like every time I would do that, next thing you know, I got some beat that's super, it's not a lo-fi beat. It's just this super bouncy. It would turn into some trap beat. So I kind of went back to my old self, you know. Cuz you know I'm old school, so I mean I remember when nobody made beats. Hey, J Music, thanks for the super chat, my dude. Thank you for all that you do, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. I really do, man. I really appreciate that, man. Means a lot. But I'm old school, so when I start making beats, nobody was really making beats in double time, you know. It was unheard of if you were gonna make a beat at 180 BPM. You know what's funny is when I was over at Avs and he was making a trap beat, he had this trap beat he was playing. It was pretty fire. But I looked at the beat tempo, the BPM, and I was like, nigga, did you make that beat at 65 BPM? And he's like, man, I'm old school, man. This is how I used to make trap. And I was just like, geez, you know, like I don't know if I could make a beat at 165 BPM. That's no knock or no slight, but it was just funny. I was just like, my man's definitely old school like me. Just feels like it's too fast though, but like if I slow it down, I don't feel like the melody goes anymore. So like I'm kind of torn. Let me go ahead and put these drums in the channel rack. Control L. Oh snap! You know, you learn something new every day. I never knew that I could use the up and down arrow to control this thing over here on the side once I tapped on it. I literally just found that out today. I was today's years old when I found that out. But like, oh yeah, I guess I forgot it's not gonna work because I've already. I mean, I guess I could always sample out, but. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and keep that at, what was it at originally? 160, 164. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and keep this beat funky. Hey, viral beats. Thanks so much. Oh, I meant to give my man this for the, I'll give it both to both of y'all at the same time though. You know what I'm saying? For the But thanks for becoming a member, man. I appreciate that. It really does mean more than you will ever know. And that's sincere, not just a sarcastic, typical YouTuber or Twitch person just saying, thank you. Hey. No, I really do care, man. Thank you.
Oh my God. I be selling drugs in front of the building.
You know what I'm saying? I got to get this snare right. I got to use this snare. I got to get this snare right, though. See, that sounds good. That sounds good, but it just feels like it's off with the melody. You're good, bro. I'm happy that you just even, became a member, man. So again, obviously I rock with you. I see you every Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday in Ab Stream, fam. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sweating it. I'm just grateful that you, choose to become a member, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, Eric. You know how it is sometimes though, when you're making the beat, sometimes it's like, you're like, cause you know how it is. You know how it is when you're making a beat. Sometimes you don't necessarily feel the beat, like, and then when you're done with it or you listen to it the next day, you're like, dude, I was tripping. That beat was a banger. That's why I always say, make sure you finish the beat, because you never know how you're going to feel about it tomorrow. CPU was already kicking my ass on this one though, using pigments and analog labs and spaced out. And now we're going to throw crystalline on there, which isn't super CPU intensive, but I still have a beta version. So they sent me the new version, but I didn't install the new version because I already had the beta version on the beat and I didn't want to mess up the beat. I don't think it would have, but I just didn't want to mess up the beat, so. that, Brody. Creaxin, what's good, fam? Welcome.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful audience. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely.
Everyone's so lovely. Is in the building. What's up? I'm glad all y'all is coming in here. You know what I'm saying?
Sexy chocolate.
Man, Destructo, I'm not even gonna lie. Today I started looking at that ASM Hydrosynth. I watched like 3 videos on that when I was at work today. Because when I be at work, now I can just kind of do whatever I want. Like as far as like watching videos and YouTube and just I could probably make some beats while I was at work now too, because it's like my job isn't like, it's not non-stop. It's like I just wait for people to message me, and when people message me I message them back. So it's like super simple. So I have like all the time in the world. I just have to be attentive and I have to make sure that I respond when they message me. So I do think that I'm going to start making beats and stuff while I'm working. But today I watched, because I'll be watching hella YouTube videos now while I'm at work. So I'd be like, that's what makes it dope now too, is that like, since I work from like 1 to 5 when like, somebody live streams or whatever, I can catch their whole live stream while I'm at work because I don't have to talk to anybody. I can call people if I want to, because it's like my job to like try to get them to accept these shifts that we send them, but they have to respond to the message that we shoot out that says, do you want to work? And they'll be like, yeah. And so then I'll send them shifts, and then I just try to sign them up for a shift, and then I get a bonus for every person I sign up. So it's like I never have to talk to anybody. So now I can catch like daytime live streams. So like it's kind of dope because I've started doing the daytime streams, and then I can just catch them now, because I don't have to do anything. I'm still torn though, because obviously I really do want that boutique that I've been talking about, oh my God, that rolling boutique that I've been talking about. I really do kind of want that because I've been watching a lot more videos on that, and I just kind of want the one that I want. So I'm probably going to get that first, but thinking about maybe the Hydrosynth too, but I'll probably still get the Microfeek first as well. Because obviously I've been wanting that forever. And like I use so much Arturia stuff that I might as well just get the Microfreak, because I'm a huge Arturia fan. Dave Break is in the building. I already know what you want to hear.
Oh my God. I be selling drugs in front of the building.
Pulse Music, what's good, fam? See, I try to do my YouTube content. I try to do my YouTube content at night. So like tonight, I'm kind of torn on I want to do a video after the live stream. So I was only gonna probably stream until like 12 or 12:30 my time, which is like another half hour. But I'm kind of torn because I don't know if I really want to record a video, because it's just gonna be well, I kind of want to tell you what the video is gonna be about. You know what I'm saying? But it's it's an easy video to record for the most part. But I typically do my videos at night because it's just quiet, so I can make sure that I get, no background noise, nothing else that's going on in the house. And then I typically edit my videos right after I record them. So I'll typically record a video at like midnight or 1 in the morning, and then I'll edit it right afterwards. And so then I'll finish editing or whatever. final checking it, exporting it up to YouTube sometime between 4 and 6 in the morning, and then I typically go to sleep after that. And then I will get up between 10 and 11. Now it's changed a little bit. I used to not get up until like noon or 1, but now I've been dropping videos at noon. So I try to get up at like 10, or at least I set my alarm for 10, and then I, smack the snooze button for a clean half hour, 45 minutes. And I get up, drink some coffee, and then I make my thumbnail, watch the video one more time, and then I release the video at noon, and then I go to work at 1. And I only really work part-time because I have like, this, this journey is starting to, I'm starting to reap the what does it say? The fruits of your reward. 1-1. Thank you so much for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that. I can't tell y'all enough, man. Y'all know I appreciate the super chats, man. So I appreciate y'all. Where's my button at? There we go.
Oh my god. I be selling drugs in front of the building.
But yeah, man, I'm to the point now where I'm working part-time, and it's just paying off, because I get, affiliate links, and I get YouTube, and I sell some beats, and then some people, hit me up to do reviews, and they offer, obviously payment. I never sways my opinion, and if I don't like the plugin, then I won't do the review. But it's starting to pan off a little more. And so I think I might have another venture coming here pretty soon, which after a couple of months will probably allow me to be able to quit full time. And it's going to still do with this whole YouTube thing, but it's not set in stone. So I don't want to speak about it yet until until it's all locked in, because it's not locked in yet. But if it is locked in, y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love it. It's definitely for y'all. So I'm gonna find some kind of drum loop to put in this. Yeah, man, I try to be honest, and I can't stress enough, because sometimes, like when you're the one who's doing the reviews, you don't want to, can I do a video about HTK? I planned on doing a video about myself, if that's what you're talking about, like once I got more subscribers, because I didn't want to waste that video, because I don't know if you've been in the streams, trick cracks, when I just talked about, I've been through a lot in life, as everybody has, but, once everything gets going and the channel gets to a respectable point, like I can be a poster child for somebody who has completely turned their life around, like I was fucking up bad when I was, before I moved to Atlanta. So just giving the backstory, and then how you can fix everything, and how because you can, if you put the work and the effort into whatever it is that you're doing, you can sincerely do whatever you want to do. Well, for the most part, you can do whatever you want in this world, as long as your goals are obtainable. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, I want to be the president. Well, there's only been, 45 presidents in the time. So maybe you could be president, but the odds are that you're going to be president is probably not very likely, no matter how hard you work on it, because there's only one president every 4 to 8 years. And so, over a lifetime, there's only going to be 15 presidents. So, I wouldn't shoot for that as the goal. Or like with music, to be something like, oh, I'm going to be, a world famous rapper. Well, that might not be the goal. You know what I'm saying? Your goal you might want to scale that goal back and just be like, I want to be able to make a successful career out of music, no matter how it is. And then don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Spread your eggs out everywhere, because you never know what's going to be the thing that you flourish in. Like for me, I know a lot of you guys know that I rap. Some of you guys may not know that I rap, but I rap, and I'm a better rapper than I'm a producer. But I'm old, and I don't really have the aspirations to be like anymore. I did, for most of my life, but I don't really have the aspirations to be like some #1 rapper who's on the billboards and who's touring the world. I don't want to do all that shit. I don't want to tour the world. I don't really feel like leaving my house no more. I like to go collab with people and stuff like that, or I'd like to go to a place that, I have that's like my own studio, that where I could like work on music, have people come collab, maybe record people, make videos and stuff. But my goal isn't necessarily what my goal was 20 years ago or 10 years ago or whatever the case was. And so since now I'm more open to do more things, I'm becoming more successful in this music area, because there's so much that you can do in music, from not just pigeonholing yourself to like, I want to be the best producer. I want to get placements. Well, placements never come. and you never open up yourself to doing YouTube or doing sync licensings or doing stuff for movies, or what if you never opened yourself up to do tutorials, or maybe you could be a teacher who's at school teaching music. There's all these different avenues that you can do music for, and maybe you missed out on an avenue that you could have been doing music for successfully because you focused on just one area. And so I would have never thought 10 years ago, I would have never thought that this is what I'd be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never thought it. But since I was open to it and I just embraced whatever it was that was involving music, I would be more than happy to do it because I just love music, and there's a lot of people who just love music, there's a lot of people who just want to make money off music as too. And neither one of those are wrong. No matter what it is you want to do, it's not wrong, because people go to work and work jobs that they don't love, so somebody may have been forced to play piano their whole life and they're just extraordinary at it. So they only do it because they make money, but they hated playing piano their whole life. That's okay. It's no different than somebody going to work a 9 to 5 that they hate too. So I guess what I'm getting at, sorry for the long drawn out rant, is that, if you just work hard and put your eggs in a bunch of different baskets, or plant a bunch of different seeds, you can grow flowers everywhere. And then you can decide which flower is the best for you. And then that's, the one that you can be. So yeah, this is definitely a journey, man. And again, you never know where you're going to end up, or, that you just never know. Yeah, the reviews for companies definitely be hitting different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all fun. It's all what makes YouTube so much fun for me is that I would be doing all this shit whether I was doing YouTube or not. I may not be making videos, obviously, but I would be making beats. I would be trying out new plugins. All the stuff that I do in videos is what I would be doing whether I was doing videos or not. And so that's why it just made sense to start doing the videos for me, because it was like, you do this shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, I enjoy editing videos. Some people don't enjoy editing videos. I think I've told you guys a bunch of times, the only thing that I don't enjoy is the after part where you have to enter in the tags and the description and the typing. That's what I hate. But everything else, man, I absolutely love. Absolutely love. Where's the time sync on this? Yo, that 1-1, don't stop, man. For real, don't stop, because you never know where you're going to get when you're doing this, man. Like, dude, I've made some absolutely terrible beats. Absolutely terrible beats. That's another video that I'm gonna do too for y'all one day, is like beats that I've made even like in the last 4 years, 5 years, because I took a break. I wasn't really making beats for a while. So I was just like rapping, I was doing shows, all that other stuff, recording music and stuff, but I wasn't really necessarily producing that much anymore because I just didn't have time. I was like a general manager. You have to decide what do you want to do. You can't be working 60, 80 hours a week, making beats, recording, writing raps, doing that's just too much. I have a family, it's just too much. So when I first started making beats again, man, I made some absolutely trash beats that I thought were absolute bangers. I thought they was bangers. And then when I listened to them again, now I'm like, oh my God, this beat's just making my head hurt. But as long as you practice, you'll get better. Do I have a producer addiction, or I just have producer addiction? I'm gonna get the all plugins version someday. I keep telling myself I was gonna get it when Christmas came around, because it goes on sale, and so it's like only another $200 or something. But the only thing about the All Producers Edition is I would only get that just so that I could be locked into free plugins for life, because I don't really see myself using. I don't see myself using, besides maybe Sakura. I might use Sakura a little bit because Sakura is absolutely fire. I love Sakura. Um, but I have like plugins for everything. So like whatever stock plugin that FL Studio is gonna drop, I have a plugin for it, or I can go get a plugin for it. Like I'm not gonna use Grossbeat anymore because I have Stutter Edit, I have Shaperbox 2, I have Portal. I have all these plugins that combined are better than Grossbeat. You know what I'm saying? I have, what's that other plugin I like too? Narcotic. That shit's fire. I don't use that enough. But I have all these plugins that can do what the stock plugins in FL Studio can do. Um, and then like as far as like, I mean, what synth am I going to use from FL Studio when I have Omnisphere? When I have Pigments. I just don't foresee myself using. I just don't foresee myself using the stock stuff. I would just get it just as a flex, I guess, or if to lock myself in. Yo, man. I know they do have some fire stuff, man. I know they do have some fire stuff. Because again, I had a don't tell Image Line, but I used to have a cracked version of FL Studio, but it's all right now. It's all right now because I paid for it, so I can use my cracked version because I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? I came back and I paid y'all Image Line. I did the right thing. I made sure I gave y'all that guap. But I have a version of FL Studio, and it was like the all plugins version. And it was like FL Studio 10 or something. But I used to use all those synths. So I used to use Harmor. I used to use Harmless. And I used to use those a lot. Because you can do a lot with them. Yeah, I think Styrus is a free one though. I don't really use that anymore. I used to use GMS. I used to use Sakura. Like I like Sakura a lot. But see, I used to use stuff like Autogun and like like O-Gun and I used all that stuff, man. All that stuff. Omnisphere is my goat, man. It's like I have like an infatuation with electric guitars and with pianos. Like I can make every single beat that I make with an electric guitar and a piano, and I could be content because I mean I love this. I just love their sounds. But it's like I don't want to use it. Yeah, see, I don't have. I don't really rock with Nexus because Nexus is like it's more of a more of a rompler than a synth. Not clowning it, because it was, I had to decide what I wanted, whether I was gonna get Omnisphere or Nexus. But I ended up getting Omnisphere. I y'all gonna laugh when y'all hear this. So when I was deciding what I was gonna do, because I knew I was gonna start making tutorials and stuff, and I knew that I was just gonna start producing more. So I was like, I'm gonna upgrade, because I was using my old computer, and on my old computer I had like FL Studio 9, I think, and I had Cubase 5, so I had to upgrade it. But on my laptop that I came to Atlanta with, I had the FL Studio trial on. So I had saved up some money, and I was like, should I buy Omnisphere first, or should I buy FL Studio first? And like the idiot that I am, because I was trying to figure out whether I wanted Omnisphere, whether I wanted Nexus, what I wanted to get. And I ended up getting Omnisphere, which I'm so glad I got. I'll never ever be like, I'll never have buyer's remorse on Omnisphere. Omnisphere has done more for me in my music production than anything else that I've ever bought, because it's helped me identify good sounding sounds. And so that's like a huge thing about making, when you're producing music, is sound selection. And like, you really can't go wrong. I mean, I guess it could have been the same if I would have got Nexus, because Nexus really does have some good sound selection. It doesn't have all the flexibility as Omnisphere, as far as, it's not a synth, so you can't edit sounds and you can't do all the same things that you can do. But it's a solid plugin. I'm not here to knock it. I wish they would do more with the updates though, because I feel like you don't get much in the update from 3 to 4. Um, but yeah, but I used to use Cubase. I've used so many different plugins. Yeah, I wish I would have got it sooner. I wish I would have got it sooner. But I mean, I didn't. I probably didn't have the money to get it sooner. Like when I was going to get it, I mean, I got it as soon as I could have got it. So, um, dude, somebody is messaging me on freaking my iPhone, and this is weird. Uh huh, bro. I gotta ask this, my brother, how are you messaging me? Sorry. Ours is messing. My man Arsony, y'all know Arsony music. Ours is messaging me, but it's crazy because I don't have an iPhone, and so I just was getting messages on my computer, on my MacBook, through like my Apple or whatever. You know how Apple has the green. I don't even know. I don't know how my man's is messaging me through iPhone on my computer, because I've never like given out that information to anybody. I don't know how the fuck that shit's happening. It's just crazy to me. I mean, it's cool. That's my dude, man. That's my guy. That's the homie. But I just don't know how. I don't know how he. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an Apple or anything else. Yeah, but I don't know how my iMessage. I never hooked my phone up to this to that. I never hooked my phone up to my computer. So like my phone number isn't attached to my. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this beat needs like one more noise, but I don't know what that noise is. What do y'all think? Oh, I think I was gonna use this, wasn't I? No, I think I'm gonna use like a tremolo or something. Yeah, but I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore y'all, but this is like crazy to me. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to ignore y'all. It's just weird. When when something weird happens, you gotta figure it out. So I want to find a where's the little mandolin? I think that'll work. The tremolo. This might not be the one though. There we go. I don't know if that's the sound I'm looking for either, but we're gonna use it. Y'all know what I watched? Y'all don't want to know what I watched last. I watched the dopest well, let me rephrase it. It wasn't the dopest battle ever, but it was a super dope battle. Like, it was a girl rap battle, and I don't know. It just came up in my feed. Like, I don't know how it came up in my feed, but it just came up in my feed, and it was like Misfit versus. This was like a 2-year-old battle too. I was 2 chicks were battling, and this chick Misfit went so hard. Like, she was rapping like a dude. She was so dope, so dope. I might have to check more of her battles out, cause it was super official. It was super official. Like, right. That's what I like though. One is I like I like these kind of guitars. Because I used to watch cringe battle raps. Yeah, yeah, Misfit, she's fire, dude, super fire, man. I definitely am a fan. I only seen one. Uh, no problem, Craxon, man. Have a good one. I only seen one of her battles, and I'm definitely a fan. I'm gonna watch more of her. All right, let me make this work real quick. Oh shit. I got a boy viral. I don't know how much battle rap you watch. I always talk about my boy. I got a homie who raps in URL and Smack League, a dude named Saint Mike. You should check him out. He's battled Chess. He's battled Cortez. He's battled Anubis. He's battled what's your boy's name? The white guy who always raps about God, but he's super dope. I forget what his name is. But that shit was a hip hop classic. That was like a top 5 battle of like 2018 or something. I can't remember what the dude's name is though. But he's like a top tier battler now. See, I got to look at it now. But he's super dope. Let me see. A Ward, yeah, he battled A Ward. That A Ward battle was so nice, so nice. I promise you, if you watch this dude, you're gonna be like, damn, this dude's he battled Danny Myers, dude. He's battled some heavyweights, man. But he's super nice. He's like, we went to the same school together. We've collabed on songs. We used to hang out like every day. I mean, that's my dude. Well, kind of. We we have some creative differences right now, but I mean, we used to do shows together. We were on a label together. You know, me and that dude go way back. We go back to like high school. Go back. But yeah, check him out, man. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. He do be choking sometimes, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes it's like he just sometimes he might mess around and choke, but you know it is what it is. I'm not gonna talk trash because I don't battle rap no more. So it's not my area of expertise anymore. I used to battle rap, but I used to freestyle battle rap. I never like I never like did written battle raps. That wasn't my thing. It wasn't even really a thing, I guess, when I was battle rapping. So maybe I'll come in with that part. First verse. All right, we gotta see how it's gonna sound coming back into the chorus. I think it'll be good. I kind of might throw an effect or something on here, like just switch stuff up a little bit. Let's see how it sounds going into the chorus. Oh, I have a horn in here. I forgot all about the horn. He said I hear a horn. I got a horn in here. I forgot all about it. But I might not use that no more. Yeah, so I release music as a rapper, but I've kind of like I don't want to say unreleased, but I've kind of unreleased all my old music because it's mixed terribly. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just I mean, I have some music out. I have another channel there where there's some videos and stuff out. I mean, I have music. I'm going to start releasing more music this year. That's one of my goals is to, because I have so much music. Um, but where I'm torn at is that I don't know if I want to um, drop full albums or if I just want to drop packs, because that seems like the way to go now is just to drop like a 4-pack or a 6-pack. But I'm so old school that I can't get out of my ways, and I can't not drop an album. And so like that's where I'm kind of torn at is, do you drop a whole album or do you just drop 4 solid songs, 5 solid songs, 6 solid songs? I just don't know. Because like I feel like the more that I do this channel, the better it would be to obviously drop albums, because you have a better chance to chart if you have people who are willing to either listen to your music when it drops, or download it when it drops, or if they want to purchase it or whatever, through iTunes or whatever it is, Apple Music or whatever. And so as the channel for right now, if I hey, what's up, Farza? um so as of right now, if I like just drop 4-pack here or there, you know what I'm saying? That would be a good look. And then when I get to maybe like 50K or something like that, which I don't know how long it could take. It could be the beginning of next year. It could be 2, 3 years. Could be 5 years. I don't ever know what the rate of the subscription base is going to be. Um, so I don't know. That's where I'm kind of torn at. And then we're working on these stream albums, and so I'm gonna drop music. I'm gonna drop these stream albums, but then I have to think to myself, when does it become a point of you're flooding people with too much stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want people to get sick of you either. So it's like, you stream, you drop videos, 2 to 4 times a week. Um, now you're dropping an album. You drop, 2 stream albums this year. You drop a full album this year. It's just a lot. So I just don't want to. You just don't want to oversaturate yourself either. So it's kind of like this is one of those things where there's no blueprint for being a YouTuber that does music and that does music full time. Like, yeah, obviously people have done it and people do different routes, but you see a lot of times where the YouTuber, they want to not do YouTube anymore and they want to do music full time. So like they want to go from being like a producer to like an artist, and it's not for everybody. So by no means am I trying to say that I'm a better rapper than everybody else who's tried this before me, so on and so forth. But not everybody who is a YouTube producer is meant to be a rapper. Just like every rapper is not meant to be a producer, So that's why like you never see me in my videos talk about how great my music is or how great of I do think I'm a pretty good rapper, but you don't ever see me be like I'm the best rapper or I'm the best producer or I'm this and that, because there's a better producer out there than me. There's a better rapper out there than me. So I guess what I'm getting at is I don't want to fall into the same chain or the same path or the same cycle as the next producer who decided that they didn't want to do their YouTube anymore and they wanted to only focus on music, and then they thought all their subscribers were just going to follow them to doing music, and then they ended up failing at doing the music, and then they tried to come back to the YouTube side and then they effed up their whole channel. Like, I'm not calling anybody out because I watched his content because it was entertaining more so than to learn. But like, if you look at Sharp had it made. Like, that dude had it literally made. Yeah, he got a lot of hate, but he got a lot of love. And Sharp, I'm talking about Sharpie, he had a lot of love. And he basically threw his whole YouTube channel away in order to go work on music. And so then he took a hiatus where he was only focusing on making songs and trying to become a rap artist. And it didn't work how he thought it was going to work out, because not all of his subscribers necessarily followed him because they cared about his rapping. They followed him because the content that he provided was entertaining to them and it filled a void in their time. And so he thought that he was going to be able to turn over all those subscribers into fans, and it just didn't happen. And so then when he tried to come back to YouTube, there's a million other producers out. So it's like all his subscribers are watching other people now. So it's like now they're watching Kyle Beats, they're watching, the Avs, they're watching Simon Servita, they're watching, Ocean, they're watching all these other producers who may be a little more skilled than Sharpie was, to where Sharpie's his main thing was his personality and his challenges. That was the main thing that made his channel entertaining. But now people don't necessarily need that, because there's all these other producers who have jumped in this space and that have filled that void. So I guess to make a long story short, I'm kind of weary on dropping a whole bunch of music, because I don't want to get into the boat of where now I'm not making content and I'm only focusing on music, when people would rather see me make, plugin reviews or live stream or make beats or do everything else but rap. You know what I'm saying? So like that's where I'm at, That's where I'm at. Man, to make this video for tomorrow or not, that's where I'm at right now too. Y'all want a video tomorrow? It's not going to be like a review, or it'll be a shorter video. I mean, I got an idea for a video and I've already researched it. I've already got all my notes and stuff, but I know I'm going to make a video on Thursday because I'm going out of town. I know for a fact I'm making a video tomorrow because I'm going out of town Saturday. So I'll be in Vegas for, a week with my kids. I'll be making content there though. So I think I'm trying to get up with Young Beans, so we can get this little studio. We can rent a studio, and I need to message him. But I'm trying to get up with Young Beans so we can get up and make some content. And then I got a couple homies who rap out there too. Who they're pretty nice. They're both pretty nice. So I think the one day I want to get up with Young Beans, and I want to get up with my boy Black Adam, or Imperial the Royal Sun, and I want to just get up because Imperial's a dope rapper like me. He's been like my dude for a long time, and I've known him so long. I met him battle rapping like almost 2 decades ago, at underage bars when they used to have underage bars, and or clubs, and we used to go into underage clubs, and we used to freestyle and battle and stuff. That's my dude. He lives in Vegas, so I want to get up with him. He's a super dope producer too. He's super dope producer. So like with him, me, and Young Beans in the studio session together, I think we can make a absolute banger. You know what I'm saying? Like an absolute banger, because Young Beans is super cold at producing. And so like I might not even have to touch keyboard. I might just be able to record them making the beat, you know what I'm saying, while I'm writing my rap or whatever. So I mean, that would be dope too, like then I could just get footage and then give some shine to some other producers on the channel, because I'm all about sharing the love. Yeah, bro, you're gonna get it, Farza. You're gonna get it, bro. I messaged my man Natan last night. I sent him the message. You're gonna get it. You don't got to worry about the prizes. You guys are gonna get them. The thing that you guys don't understand is that I need to get everybody to contact me still. So like with the companies that you send the prizes to, they don't want 3 different emails telling me, okay, now give this person a prize, now give this person a prize, now give this person a prize. So I have to collect everybody's email address who is a winner. So like, let's say there's 3 people getting something from Cable Guys. I have to collect all 3 of those people's information before I can send the email to Cable Guys, so that Cable Guys can activate all 3 of you guys' stuff, or send you guys serial codes all at the same time. Because obviously you make it convenient for the people who are making things convenient for you. So I get that it's frustrating that you want a prize. I announced it. I keep saying that you're gonna get it, but I know you're gonna get yours here like probably today or probably tomorrow or the next day, because I've talked to Natan. because I got you and the other winner from the Thenaton bundle. So you guys are gonna get yours. But some people have already received their prizes too, because like everybody who won my sample pack, it was easy for me just to send out my sample pack. Or like Notonic, I have a master copy of Notonic, so that one I can just send out to the people. Or like like people from Yama Audio, I have their serial codes. So if they just message me, I can send them their serial codes. But some people don't have serial codes, so they have to send you the DLL file. I forgot to email you about that scent. I won.
Oh my god. I be selling drugs in front of the building.
Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm probably not going to NAM because I'm going to Vegas, and then I'm trying to. I'm going to Vegas next week, and then I'm trying to go to Texas this fall. The person who no, you're good, Farza. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure you know that I hope I don't sound like I have an attitude, because I don't. I get that you want to know where your prize is at. Trust me, I get it. You know, because you won and you earned the prize and it's yours. So I definitely get it. So I just want to make sure that you know that I'm not annoyed or I'm not irritated or nothing. I get it. So especially because it's been like 10 days. So I get it. But I just wanted to make it. It's a little easier for me to explain as I'm talking through it so that you can understand, because, you know, it's just one of those things to where everybody would have their prize if everybody responded to the message, because I've gone back and I've messaged folks and I've told them how to get a hold of me, and, you know, people, you know, that's the one thing. So this is what's frustrating about doing a giveaway that you don't use Gleam for, because nobody likes entering Gleam giveaways. But when you do giveaways like this, like I have people who've won on Instagram, and I've literally messaged them on Instagram and they haven't replied to me, but they'll like my videos, or they'll like my stories and stuff like that. And it's like, bro, how you gonna like my story today, but you ain't respond to the I'm about to give you a prize? Like, what's really real, you know? So, nah, you're, like I said, Farz, you're good, man. You didn't come off as annoying, man. You're good. You're good. You're just doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to continue to remind the person, because if it's not important to you, then it might not be important to the person who's giving the thing to you. Not saying that that's my case, but that's the case of the world. You know, so some people may not think like that, but that's the way you should think, you know? Yeah. And then what I was saying was that I'm trying to go to Texas in this fall, because I have a friend, the dude who does my websites and all that stuff like that. He lives in Texas and he wants me to come down there. He's not necessarily a Cowboys fan, but he knows I'm a Cowboys fan, so he's going to get Cowboys tickets. And then he wants me to go just basically hang out, go to his marketing company, because he has a marketing company that he runs. It's a huge marketing company. They do marketing for like Chipotle, GNC, Burger King, and all that stuff. And basically, he wants me to come down there and talk with his people. He's got some ideas and some stuff that he wants me to do with them. So kind of go down there and do some meetings and some briefings, and then go to a game and all that stuff. So I don't know if NAM's in my future, because I can't keep going out of town every month. And then my next trip after that one, I want to go to Cali and mess with Bam and Sir Chump of Flexington. So I want to plan that for like next, probably the beginning of the year, because I'll probably go back to Vegas again to see my kids in April. I'll probably do that every spring break or something. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be going to NAM. It would be dope though. It'd be nice to go, but it just might not be in the cards for me, you know? You dig? What do I use for lives? Like live streams? Like, what do you mean? Like what software, or how do I live stream, or what do you ask me, Viral? I typically use, if you're talking about like what software, I use Streamlabs. And so what I do is I have two computers. So I have a MacBook Air, the M1 MacBook Air, and then I have an Acer Swift 3, and I basically use the MacBook as the stream computer, and then I use the Acer as the computer that I make music off of. So that I run the Acer through um, a Elgato HD 60S Plus, and then I run that into a CalDigit USB hub, and then I run the USB hub to my MacBook, and then I also run a Elgato Cam Link into the USB hub as well, and then I just have my I have a Sony A6400 camera, and that's the camera I use. So that's what I shoot with. Um, Pretty basic. I mean, I don't want to say basic setup because it's two computers, and then I have a. I use my. I used to use a USB mic, so I used to use this mic. So this Fifine is like a budget Blue Yeti. So you know, it's like a stereo mic that you can put away from you like this far or whatever, and it picks up the sound. Which is cool, but I can't record with this mic because there's a little bit of latency. And so like whenever I was doing like live streams and I'd start rapping and stuff, it'd be all off beat because there's latency on this mic. Plus I couldn't record with this mic if I was to record a song on stream or something like that. So when I got this mic, no, what actually happened was when my Acer Swift 3 went down, I had to figure out how I could use a mic, how I can make everything work. And then I basically figured out how I can make everything work. And so I use my old interface, my old Steinberg UR22, and I basically run a split cord for my out on that into my HD S60. So this computer, the Acer, is going to my interface, my old interface, and then the interface is shooting the audio into the HD 60S. The MVZX, is that a Rode? Oh no, it's an interface. I was thinking it was the new that Rode podcasting mic. Okay, let me ask you this. Bro. The interface that I typically use, though, that I record into is an Apollo Twin X. I mean, I absolutely love that plugin or that interface. I absolutely love it. I love it. It's amazing. Yeah, sure. That's what I was thinking. Sorry, but yeah, that's the podcasting mic, isn't it? That's like the. I'm pretty sure I know what mic you're talking about. It's like the newer podcasting mic. It's kind of shaped like the SM7B. Super Producer Third, man, you won my giveaway, man. You ain't responded to me yet. I need you to shoot me an email right now. Shoot me an email to that hit submit, because you won. You love how somebody who wins pops up when we're just got done talking about. I haven't got a hold of all the winners yet. I mean, it's you want a copy of Core Jam, man. So send me an email to that hit submit something hit submit at gmail.com, or whatever email address the email address that's in all my videos, some htk at gmail.com. Send me an email so I have your email address so I can send it to that company so they can send you your prize. Yeah, because I'm just waiting on some people's. Just waiting on, you're one of the ones I'm waiting on so I can get everybody their prizes. What how much money are you looking at spending? Yeah, I'm kind of done cooking, but I'll play the beat for you if you want to hear it. Super Producer Third. What kind of, like, I gotta ask first, because if you had unlimited money, I'd say Omnisphere, obviously. But if, like, what kind of budget are you, like, how much money would you say you want to spend, and are you looking for an effect plugin, or are you looking for a plugin that makes sound? Because those things matter. And what I would get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you're looking for something that makes sounds or something that's like a dope effect, and then like how much money you're looking to spend is obviously a factor as well. And then what kind of computer do you have? Because some plugins you got to have, I don't want to say a good computer, but you have to have a computer that can be able to push the plugin. You know. I'll play this beat one more time for y'all. Man, it is. If y'all knew how hot it is in this studio room right now, I am freaking burning up because I can't turn the fan on anymore because I'm using this mic. So if I turn the fan on, the fan picks up here. I guess I could put a gate on, but too lazy to do that. Yeah, yo, I am hit or miss on iLok because it's like here's my iLok experience. So the first computer I ever tried to put an iLok on, some plugins worked and some plugins didn't work that had the iLok. I couldn't get Fresh Air to work on my old laptop. It was not happening. But then I got like plugins like whatever that Air plug expand to. I mean, I got plugins to work, but I could not get Fresh Air to work to save my life on that laptop. When I got my MacBook, everything works on my M1 MacBook. I haven't had a problem with iLok one time on my M1 MacBook. When I got my Acer, it literally crashed my Acer. It blue screened it. I had to do a hard restart on my whole computer, just to get iLok to work. And then I ended up trying it again, not work. So when I got my computer back after I got it fixed, the first thing I did was hook up iLok so that if it crashed the computer, I knew I couldn't use it. I would recommend, if money is not an option, I would get Omnisphere. You know what I'm saying? If money's not an option, you can't go wrong with Omnisphere because Omnisphere has thousands of great sounds, and it's a synth, so it's got a bunch of different oscillator layers. Like the thing about Omnisphere that's so dope, in my personal opinion, is that if you're just starting out, you can use it as a rompler and you can just use the sounds. And as you progress through your musical journey, you'll start learning how to use different oscillators. And so once you start figuring out how to use it as a synth, now you basically have an unlimited orifice of sounds that you can go to. That would be my my plugin of choice. It's $500 though, so that's why I wanted to ask, because it's super expensive, but it's super worth it. Like I said earlier, I would never ever go back on buying Omnisphere. Like I'm so happy I bought that plugin. I would never have buyer's remorse. I don't use a dongle either. I just hooked it up straight to my computer. But if Omnisphere is too expensive for you, another plugin that I would recommend is Pigments 3. Pigments 3 is fire. It's on sale right now for $99. It's super fire. I mean, it's one of my favorite plugins too. I mean, if you watch a lot of the streams, you see I use Pigments. The plugins that I use the most, the absolute most, I did a video on two of my favorite plugins, paid plugins, but the plugins that I use the absolute most are Analog Lab V, Pigments, and Omnisphere. Those are the plugins that I use the absolute most. And then probably the Sub and Sublab. Those are like the 5 plugins that I probably use the most. I used to use Tape Piano 2 a lot. I just haven't used it a lot because I'm out of cycle. Like I go through cycles of plugins that I use, but I love that plugin too as well, especially for the price. It's like one of those ones where $16 or something, $20 for the plugin, but you can do so much with it. It's got so many presets. It's got so many effects. It's got so much stuff that you can do with it. It's a super fire plugin. But I just, I had spent with Omnisphere. I bought the Sonic extensions. And so once I bought the Sonic extensions, it was like I bought Omnisphere all over again, because it's like I spent, $300 on 3 different, I bought 3 different Sonic extensions. So it's like now I got to use that plugin a little bit more because I spent so much money on it. So, yeah, I don't have the Arturia V collection. I'm thinking about it one day, but my thing with Arturia V is I want to actually purchase some real synths. And so I want to start getting into using synths. And so like I know if I buy the Arturia V collection or the V collection, not Analog Labs. But if I buy the V collection, then that's going to make me not use the synths that I'm about to purchase. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be like, well, I got it all on the computer. I might as well not do all this work to hook all this up, you know? So yeah, for sure, 1-1. Yeah, definitely between, I mean, but think about it like this too. What are you looking for? So if you're looking for, this might help you out a little bit more too. Omnisphere would be the top one I'd go to. But if that's a little bit too much money for you, then between Analog Labs and Pigments, here's the difference. With Analog Labs, you're going to get more, let's just say, natural sounding stuff for now. So let's see here. We're gonna go into detail a little bit, bro. With yeah, I definitely would say I get most of the value out of Omnisphere, just because it's so versatile. It's so versatile. But so here's the difference between Analog Labs versus Pigments. Let me pull them both up. Because Analog Labs is going to be more like a rompler. I mean, you have a little bit of control, but if you don't have V collection, you can't control everything. The thing with Analog Labs that's cool too is that you get Pigments, but you get a stripped down version of Pigments with Analog Labs. So you basically get all of the synths that come in the V collection, except for you can't control the synths. You only get the presets. So you'll get all the sounds in Omnisphere that are in Pigments that are stock, but you won't be able to, like, you know, as you can see here, you're looking at Pigments and you can see it's got a whole bunch of stuff here. You know, you got a bunch of different effects. You got sequencer, you got arpeggiator. You can do a whole lot of stuff with Pigments. Pigments is like, if Omnisphere didn't exist, Pigments would probably be my favorite plugin. So it's got, you know, Pigments 3.5 has a ton of different libraries. So when you're looking at it, you have banks for factory banks, you have banks for 2.0, 3.0, and 3.5. So you get a ton of sounds. I think you get over 1,000 sounds or something like that. Now with Analog Labs V, I believe you get like 5,000 sounds with this, or 3,000 sounds, one of the two. But this is going to be, Pigments is going to be more synthy. So it's going to be a lot of synth sounds. It's going to be like a lot of, I don't want to say not natural sounds, but it's going to be a lot of sounds that sound like, that's still my favorite open up sound. But like the keys and stuff, and so you can see you get a ton of presets with this. So that sounds fire. So you're going to get stuff that sounds like that. You're going to get stuff that sounds like it's evolving sounds. You're just going to get a bunch of different stuff, you know? But the difference between like Pigments 3 and Analog Labs is Analog Labs, you're going to get like the classic stuff. So you're going to get like pianos, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to get like, and you're going to get a ton of different pianos. So you're going to get like grand pianos, upright pianos, and then you're going to get like experimental pianos and just, you're going to get all kinds of stuff. Then you'll get like creative pianos like this. So you'll get a lot of like solid stuff, just a lot of solid sounds. So you'll get like, you know, you'll get whatever kind of piano, what Japanese pianos, German pianos, American pianos, British pianos. So you'll get all kinds of different stuff, right? And then you'll get like, it doesn't just end at pianos. You know, you're going to get, let's go back to the home menu. You're going to get organs, you're going to get strings, you're going to get brass, but you'll get synthy type stuff too, because it's a lot of this stuff are synths. So it's coming from synths. You're going to get sounds from like the Mellotron. For acoustic guitars, I don't, See, that's a hard one because I use Omnisphere for acoustic guitars. But here's two plugins that you can get for, because I use Sonic Extensions, which is $150 on top of the $500 for Omnisphere. For me, that wasn't a bad investment because I'd already had Omnisphere for 2 years. So I can't really steer you in the right direction for acoustic guitars, except for like vinyl guitar. This is fire. I don't have the sample library. I did a review on this vinyl guitar. This is a free guitar. I don't have the samples installed, so I can't do a demonstration on that. But that's a pretty decent free acoustic guitar. Ample Light, Ample Light guitar. That's a very good free guitar as well. I did a video on free guitars you could check out. And because I would still recommend going like the route of one of these two or Omnisphere, and then getting some free guitars, because this is another good free one. Where's it at? That shit in my ear right now. Where's it at? This one. This is a solid free guitar plugin. Classic GTR. So that's a solid one. I mean, it's got some good presets. But yeah, I used to use this all the time. Solid. So I mean, it's all right. I mean, there are some guitars in this Analog Labs. I don't necessarily ever use any of the guitars in here, though. I'm not even gonna lie. So I can't tell you necessarily how good the guitars are, because I've been using it. Omnisphere has really good guitars. Even the regular Omnisphere does have good guitars before you buy the Sonic Extensions. So I can't. I've been using their guitars for years now. What am I looking for? Whatever's going off my ear right now is killing me. I can't even think right now. Here we go. So let's see what the guitars in here sound like. Like I said, I never use the guitars in here, so I can't tell you. I don't like that. Yeah, so these might not be the most desirable guitars. But as you can see right there, you get pigments, and it tells you what plugins you get here. Yeah, that was classic GTR. I love it. Yeah, Mellotron is one of my favorite of all of the Analog Lab stuff. Obviously Pigments, but Mellotron. So like this one right here, the Mellotron is super dope. So like I'll be operating this thing like a noob. I just love the sounds in this, like especially the strawberry flute though. That flute is so fire to me. It's one of my favorite flutes. You in Alabama? We can make it happen. We need to make it happen on a day when like I can get Kari to come up too, because I believe Kari's trying to drive down. I believe it's Kari. Somebody is like at like 2 hours away from me, and they want to come collab too. What's up, Dame? But we have to like we'd have to go rent a studio. So you know that would be one thing about it is everybody would have to throw in. We go rent a studio and we can shoot some content. But yeah, this Mellotron is so fire. It's all good, bro. I can rap anyway. I can literally rap however. Sorry about that, y'all. This is just fire. Not sure about the guitars. Guitars are hit or miss in plugins. You really got to get a good plugin that's focused solely on guitars to get a good guitar. Oh, this one's not bad though. That's not that bad. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, Skydra. Ample makes some really good guitars. Ample makes I don't think I even have this installed yet either, because I had them both, but I need this. I need to get this back. Yeah, this is fire. But I don't have the internet right now because my damn computer's jacked up. But this one's fire. This Ample Light bass, this bass guitar is super fire. One of my favorite bass guitars. But I didn't really need to download Ample Light again because I have sonic extensions, and so it's like, you know, as great as Ample Guitar Light is of a free guitar, I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like it's better than it's not better than the Nylon Sky from Omnisphere. Another free guitar library that you can check out though is that if you get Contact 6, the free player, you can go get Shreddage, which is basically an electric guitar library, but it's free. Shreddage 2. I don't even know if I have it. I might not have it downloaded on this computer though. Again, because I had to re-download everything. Yeah, I don't have it on this computer. But Shreddage 2 is pretty fire. I have to re-download it, because it would be in documents. Yeah, I don't have it downloaded on here, but it's pretty fire. It's pretty fire. But my favorite thing on this whole entire plugin is this right here. These hybrid keys are so fire. just love the sound of this thing, man. This thing is just so fire to me. I don't use it enough though. I never think about it. Sorry, I could do this all day. See, I don't really use sound fonts, man. I've gone far away from using sound fonts. I'm never going back. I'm never turning back. Not to say that it's a bad thing, but I'm not turning back. Not turning back. Appreciate that, producer Third. I want to make sure I get you a prize. I just saw your message saying you shot me that. I appreciate that. I want to make sure I get you your stuff. You know, I can't have the people out here thinking that I robbed you, because I'm not down with that. I'm definitely not trying to rob from the people. That's for sure. That is for sure. That is faux show. Do 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 do. I still should probably record this video. I really don't want to though. I really just want to, because I've been pushing it to the limit. I've been pushing it to the limit, like with sleep, like the last 2 days. Like what was it? Sunday? What is today? Wednesday? So Monday, I went to bed hella early. I went to bed at like 1:30 in the morning. I don't ever go to bed that early. Dude, I woke up like 15 minutes late for work. I didn't get up till like 1:15 or something. Was that Monday? No, it was for Tuesday. And then I woke up today like 5 minutes before my shift. I was like, oh shit. But I work from home. But it's like, I was like, oh shit. So then I had to hurry up and get ready. But I really want to shoot this video for y'all because it's a good one. Do 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 do. He said, never won nothing but my freedom. That's a good victory though, man. Of all the victories that you can have, your freedom might be the best victory that you can possibly win. You know what I'm saying? Rogue status, what's good, bro? What is good? Let me see. Yeah, I think with the giveaway, a lot of people didn't think that they were gonna win, so they just never even checked, you know. I guess, and then I message everybody, and granted, I understand that it's not taking some of y'all's email addresses, but I have to be like, CJ, I can't, you know, or something, I can't message you. We'll figure it out, you know. We'll figure it out. I just want to get everybody their prizes. But I know Farz and them are gonna get theirs here in the next day or so. And then I gotta message somebody back today because Output messaged me and they just wanted to know if the dude already had an account with if he's ever gotten arcade before. I can't wait though, y'all. I'm so excited. I can't wait to go to I can't wait to go to Vegas, man. You know. I'll play that beat for y'all one more time, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream, and then I'm probably gonna shoot this video. I still gotta do a little bit to shoot the video, but I say that now, but I might just call it a night. I probably should shoot the video though. Yeah, Vegas is cool, man. I've been there before. It's cool. Vegas is wild because it's like a party all day. So you can go hit the strip in Vegas at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's going to be tens of thousands of people outside just acting a fool, which is kind of cool. But I mean, obviously, I'm gonna have my kids, so I'm not gonna be out there like acting a fool. But you better trust and believe on Thursday I'm finna act a fool after I get out the studio session. Well, I'm not gonna act a fool because I don't do nothing. But yeah, I don't really act a fool. So I probably won't do shit. You know, I don't drink, so I probably won't do nothing but go out with my boys afterwards. Like after we get done recording or whatever, I'll probably go out with Imperial or my guy Black Adam and hang out for a little bit. Maybe go. He'll probably take me somewhere, take me to a spot or something, and then go eat lunch and breakfast with my kids on Friday and come back. No, I'm gonna try not to slap anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out there. What's the term? Butt booty naked. I ain't gonna have like. I'm not gonna be out there with like people go on trips with like all their friends and stuff to Vegas. I ain't going out there with nobody. I'm going by myself. I'm flying solo. I'm be with my kids. So I ain't gonna be trying to slap nobody with my kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't spank my kids, so I don't plan on slapping them either. So um, we did pretty good. When me and my ex-wife were together, we did a pretty good job of raising them kids without having to spank them, and she still doesn't spank them. So pretty good kids. My son was the student of the month last month. You know what I'm saying? So they're pretty good kids. He said the town pulled the wild right out of my soul. Yeah, man, I just need to hang out with them, and I'm gonna take them. I've already got like I reserved a lane at Top Golf, so I'm gonna take them to Top Golf on Monday. Um, and then I'm going to probably just just do the regular stuff, just like go bowling with them one day. Um, maybe take them skating or something one day, or I don't know. But I want to definitely take them. I'm definitely gonna take them to Top Golf, and then I'm probably gonna take them to like one day, like go to like the kids museum out there because there's a free children's museum. Then there's like a free like aquarium or something there. So I'll probably take them to both of those because they're both pretty cool. And then maybe after we do that, go bowling or something. But I just want to do something every day. Take them shopping or something because my daughter's birthday was Friday. Her birthday's April Fool's Day, and my son's birthday is 4/20, so it's April 20th. So 2 days that describe their dad to a T. But I want to buy them both their birthday presents. I told them they had to wait until I got there so we can go get them in person. Um, you know, I think that'll be cool. Yeah, it does work when you talk to them, and I think that's one thing I always see is that parents will spank their kids or they yell at their kids, and by no means I can't talk any shit because I don't have my kids every day, so I can't talk. I'm not here talking down on anybody who does spank their kids or all that other stuff, but from from what's worked the best for me with my kids and whenever I was with my kids 24/7 was just talking to them. So like when the kid's freaking out, doing things like picking the kid up, putting the kid on the table, and then putting the kid on the table so at their eye level with you. And then once you start talking to them, they stop crying, they stop freaking out, and they react to things better. Or like if you get down on their level, so if they're like freaking out and you get down on a knee and you get down and start talking to them, they react better to that, and they're like less likely to act a damn fool because they learn how to act. Like when you consistently scream at the child doesn't know how to react because you're teaching the child that that's what you're supposed to do. And so like if you're always yelling at a child, then the child's always going to be antsy or standoffish or all those other things. I know. I just from personal experience, like you basically replicate what you were trained or how you were parented, and that's what you're going to replicate. And so like I just never wanted to. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here on stream and act like I have never spanked my kids, because I have spanked my son maybe twice and my daughter maybe twice, but it wasn't hard spanks. It was like their mom was freaking out at me, and so like it was just like a boop. It was just a couple little taps, you know. I mean, I've smacked the hands or whatever, like if they're touching stuff they're not supposed to, you know, you smack their hands, and not hard, but they all, you know, scare and they're, you know, they freak out a little bit, but like, don't touch that, and they don't do it again. I definitely got spanked when I was a kid, like without a shadow of a doubt. Man, I got spanked so damn much when I was a kid. Man, I was bad as hell though. I probably deserved every spanking I got. I was bad as hell. I was extra bad. I was the badass kid. You know how every school has that badass kid? Not like, you know, there's a bunch of bad kids, but that one kid that's extra bad. I was that extra badass kid. So I probably needed to get my ass whooped a little bit. Definitely deserved that. I was definitely baby. Yeah, my daughter just turned 10 and my son turns 9 on the 20th. So, you know, they're old enough to like where you can start doing stuff with them that's like not painful. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know how it is when the kids are like 2 and 3, and 3 and 4, man. I remember taking my kids to the zoo and it was just painful, because it was like they didn't act like they normally act, you know, like I don't want to walk, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, you know, and it's like, oh my God, I got to carry your ass all throughout the zoo. You know, you don't ever want to like show that frustration because you don't want to discourage them. But it's like you're just acting brand new. Why are you acting brand new? But like now it's like, you know, we'll go Top Golf and it's like they'll be entertained the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we'll get something to eat, we'll play some games, you know, they'll have a good ass time, and it'll be all good. So I took my kids to the zoo one time and left them there. Oh, I remember the first time I took my kids to the zoo, man. It was for real painful. It was painful because like I had to carry my daughter the whole, like she walked for like the first 15 minutes and she was fucking done. She was done. So then I had to carry her for the next 2 hours throughout the zoo. And it's not like, you know, it's not like kids are heavy, but when you're carrying like a 4-year-old for like 2 hours, you know, you start to get tired, you know. It's like, and she didn't want to get on my back, she wouldn't get on my shoulders, so I had to carry her like this, and you know how tiring that gets after so long. So yeah, so they're hanging out with mine. They're hanging out together. Yeah, I believe that too. Some kids are just spanked just because, you know, or yelled at just because, you know, I don't care what anybody says. Like they say that it's easier to be nice than it is to be mean, but I feel like it's just easier to react than to be nice or be mean, because every situation is going to create a different reaction. And so sometimes it's easier to be mean, sometimes it's easier to be nice. You know, just like when you're talking with adults. Like, I'll give you all an example. I'm gonna give you all an example of something hit the keys off stream and off of YouTube. So sometimes I can be a troll, but I'm not like a troll that's like, I'm not a super disrespectful troll. Like, so I'm not gonna call you out of your names, I'm not gonna curse you out, but I run a sports group. And if you say some stupid stuff in my sports group, it's like a Facebook group, you know, there's probably only like 5,000 or 6,000 people in there. And if you say some stupid stuff in the Facebook group, I might troll you. And so today, somebody makes a post, and the post is saying like, Jay-Z is the Michael Jordan of rap, Lil Wayne is the Kobe of rap, and Drake is the LeBron of rap, right? And so you always get people who are going to come in and say stuff like, so somebody comes in and they're like, Eminem's the rap GOAT. Pump your brakes. Eminem's dope and he's a great rapper and so on and so forth, but there's flaws in Eminem's in Eminem's resume, you know? And so I'm just like, the guy's like, well, you know, Jay-Z can't hold Eminem's resume and all this other stuff, right? So I just chime in and I was like, you do know that Jay-Z has the most number one, Jay-Z has the most number one albums of any solo artist of all time, right? So I was super calm, super collected, super chill, right? So then the dude's like, Google says you're incorrect. You need to get your facts straight. And so at that point, the troll came out, right? So the troll comes completely out. And after the troll comes completely out, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sir Chump. Every album for Jay-Z is like a classic, you know? And even Kingdom Come was trash when it came out, but it has aged a little bit better. So like in hindsight, it's not as bad, but that wasn't a good album. We'll just say that wasn't a good album. Every other Jay-Z album's been good. But after old dude comes super sideways with me, I troll this dude for a clean half hour. Like, you know, I'm like, well, he says what he says to me, and I'm like, I don't think you know how to use Google right, because he told me Google says I was incorrect. I'm like, I don't think you know how to use Google right. And so then he was like, he posts up a picture. Paul McCartney has 27, you know, number one albums. And so then I just continue to troll him. Yeah, but he only has 3 as a solo artist. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I don't get what you're saying. I'm saying as a solo artist, an artist by themselves, nobody has more number ones than Jay-Z. So you can't say anybody has a better, you know, musical catalog than Jay-Z when it's just not the truth, you know? An album is a body of work. So yes, somebody may have a single that did better or so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, an album is more important than one single. An album is a full body of work. You know, it's just like if you're looking at an NBA basketball season and somebody scores 65 points in one game. Okay, that's equivalent to a single. That's dope. A single that goes platinum. That's dope. You know, that's one single that's gone platinum. You had one fire game. But if somebody averages, you know, 30 points a game, that's better than just one 60-point game and then you average 20 points the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? Because that means you're more consistent. Everything about your catalog is more consistent. Or like a number one album would be like winning a championship when a number one single is equivalent to like making the playoffs or something like that, you know? Like the album is what shows your skills. And so that's where Eminem's flawed at. Where Eminem's flawed at is Eminem hasn't really, he's had one good album, really good album by hip hop standards since Encore. You know what I'm saying? So Eminem hasn't really dropped a straight banging album since 2004. And so it's like when people say Eminem's the greatest rapper, it's like, okay, rappers may not be able to string words together like Eminem, and I will give y'all that. I'll rock with Eminem. M's my dude, man. I could quote so many Eminem songs. I've been listening to Eminem since before he was mainstream. I'm old, so I've been listening to Eminem since he was on Rockus, like back in the day when he was underground still, before he was signed. Like, I remember what the world was like when Eminem dropped. You know, I've been listening to that dude for a long time. I've been listening to Eminem for over 20 years now. And like people like Jay-Z, every album he drops is fire. So yeah, he don't string words together like Eminem, but rap is more than just rhyming words together. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye. If I had to rank like rappers, I would rank Kanye higher than I would rank Eminem because Kanye has more classic albums. Kanye has a better resume of albums than Eminem does. The same with Nas. Nas has better albums. He has a better collection of albums than Eminem does. And some of those Eminem songs didn't even really age well because it's like you can't necessarily talk about the stuff that he was talking about back in 2002 anymore or 2001 anymore. Like if Eminem dropped those albums now, they would cancel his ass. And again, I'm not saying you should be canceled because I'm old school. I'm an old battle rapper. I used to talk about people's mamas, their sisters, all that stuff on stage. So you said Johnny Petit. I never even listened to any Johnny Petit's. I'm about to though, because I know he just won a Grammy. Now M's dope. I mean, he's dope. You know, like he's dope. Yeah, I wouldn't argue that. I wouldn't argue that any art is subject to the, like I always say that the Jedi. I always say that music is subject to the listener. So like on these streams, I often say stuff like, um, some people may think I make trash beats. Some people may think I make dope beats. You know, like sometimes somebody will come on a video and they'll be like, "Oh, that whatever beat that you made, they may not like it." But then like five other people will be like, "Dude, the beat in this demonstration was fire." And not all music's for everybody. Like not everything's for everybody, and I trust me, I get that. So I always say, one person's trash is another man's gold. I always say that, and that applies with music, beats, rappers, all that other stuff. But there's some certain things that just can't be denied. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you can't deny at this point that Jay-Z's the GOAT. I just feel like it's undeniable, because he's just his catalog speaks for itself, you know? Like, it's no different than like arguing like who's the GOAT, Jordan or LeBron or something like that. I feel like with M, like LeBron, the reason why I don't think LeBron's the GOAT is because LeBron has choked in the biggest moments multiple times. So like when he was playing against the Mavericks, the Miami Heat lost the NBA Finals because LeBron James didn't show up to play basketball. He didn't show up. He scored 11 total points in 6 fourth quarters. That's ridiculous. That's less than 2 points a game in the fourth quarter. The dude averaged 17 points in the finals after averaging like 27 or 28 during the season. Like, it's literally his fault they lost the finals, right? The same thing I would think is like with Eminem, with a lot of his albums that he dropped after Encore. He just didn't really show up on those albums. The albums just weren't good. They just weren't great. They weren't good bodies of work. And it's like a consensus opinion that it wasn't really that good. So that's what my thing is with M. Like, and then like another thing about Eminem too is like, that dude don't be rapping about normal ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, he spent the first half of his dopest albums are dope because it's like a wow factor. But he ain't rapping about normal ass shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't rapping about hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not keeping it hip hop. And so like that's kind of where I feel like he Relapse was okay. I don't know about Fire. It was okay. Um but I don't know, how can I put this? If like Jay-Z came out rapping like Eminem was rapping about F his mom and all this other shit in 2021, they still would have, or 2001, they would have canceled Hove. So like the only person who could have came out rapping the way that they did was Eminem, because he was white. And again, I'm not racist. I have love for everybody. My kids are mixed. Well, they're half Asian. I grew up in the burbs. Some of my best friends are white. I'm not racist by no means at all. Again, I listen to Eminem, but Eminem, part of why he is so dope is because he can do things that a black rapper can't do. Like the reason, like Brother Lynch Hung, that dude was rapping hard and he was rapping about crazy ass shit like Eminem was, but he couldn't go mainstream because he was black and he was rapping about that shit. You know? He might have, you know what I'm saying? Thinking about that, him or Wayne, because Wayne is up there with them too. Like I always credited Wayne for starting the era of the skinny jeans, the lean, the popping pills, all that shit. All that shit's because of Lil Wayne, you know? Like I feel like that's why, like, I feel like he everybody credits Wayne. A lot of people credit Wayne as like their GOAT or whatever. But like Wayne's bars didn't necessarily always, them motherfuckers didn't age well either. And I feel like Wayne did a lot of harm to the hip hop community, with just the shit that he was rapping about, what he was doing, his life. I feel like he brought a lot of harm to the community. Right. So Trump, like, I feel like, and again, I'm not trying to make this a white versus black issue because that's not what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? I'm about everybody. I'm about love. But the media is just jacked up, man. Like, you can watch the media, and it goes both ways though, because it goes like let's talk about politics for instance. Like, Donald Trump can do a bunch of fucked up shit, and the Republicans act like he didn't do shit wrong. But then when Joe Biden does some fucked up shit, they're all over it, and that's all they report. And they'll excuse everything Trump did, but they'll try to hold Biden accountable. But Democrats are the same way. Like, Joe Biden has done some absolutely stupid ass shit as president, some stupid shit as president, and like the Democrats will defend this dude to a T, and the Republicans want to blast him. And so it's like, that's just how it is, man. People will blast people that are different. They want to hold people who are different to them to a different standard than they would hold people who are the same as them to the same standard. So like we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, the war in Ukraine and Russia, and how like the Europe media, the US media, and all these people made this big ass deal about the war in Russia and Ukraine, but nobody's talking about Yemen. Nobody's talking about the war in Syria. Nobody's talking about how America went to Iraq and we didn't get no sanctions on us when we killed, a million innocent people, or at least 500,000 innocent people. Nobody cares about us going to Libya. Nobody cares about us killing all those kids in Pakistan or Afghanistan. Nobody cares about all the fucked up shit that America does. We only care about the shit that Russia's doing because Russia's doing that shit to other white people. And so it's just the way that it is. The media will make you focus on what they want you to focus on. January 6th was mad different, and that was my birthday, Viral Beats. My birthday's January 6th. That was a rough day because one of my good friends died too. So that birthday was like the roughest birthday, and then this birthday I get a COVID shot. But that January 6th was rough because one of my friends died, and they went and freaking stormed the Capitol building. And then, like, what's jacked up about that is they spent the whole entire summer talking shit about Black Lives Matter protest. I know my camera went out, I'll fix it. But they spent the whole summer talking about the Black Lives Matter protest and how these people were terrorists and all this shit. And all these people were doing was protesting, like that you're allowed to protest. The amendment says that you can protest, right? But when white people went and protested because of an election, because without any proof at all, they said that the election was rigged, but it wasn't rigged. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was okay for them to basically go storm it was okay for them to storm the towers. What the fuck? Or to storm the Capitol building. Sorry, that shit focusing on the microphone instead of my face. There we go. Yeah, but it was, it's still kind of blurry. I don't know what the fuck. The fook. Because it's on 4K. There we go. There we go. It's because it was 4K. Whenever I reset the camera and turn it back on, it goes to 4K. Yeah, they tried to silence me mid speech. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I think it was 1.2 to Jedi. 1.2 is the report I always see, is 1.2 million Iraqis dead. But what kills me, here's what gets me about that though. And if it was 2 million, I'm not here to dispute that. But here's what gets me, is whenever I bring that up, because I always bring that up, I always try to look at things from both sides of the fence. So like me as a person, as a man, I'm at the point in my life where I don't want to be right. I want to do right. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So like, like I argue about sports and stuff, and I don't necessarily want to be right, but I want to do right. And like when these conversations like about like what's right and wrong, I want to be right, or I want to do right and not be right. And people will argue, like, when you be like, well, we killed 1.2 million, people in Iraq, and they'll be like, well, that's not a guaranteed number. Does it matter if it's a guaranteed number? If the number is 1 million, that's still too many. If the number is 600,000, that's too many for no reason. We absolutely went over there for no reason and killed all these people. And then, you'll hear Republicans, well, we thought that they had weapons of mass destruction. Well, we didn't. We had bad intelligence. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make it okay. Like, if I come over to your house because I think that you're beating your wife, I come over there and I beat the shit out of you and I take you to jail, and then come to find out you didn't beat your wife, that doesn't make what I did okay. It doesn't justify what I did, Like, like it doesn't justify it. And then even if they had weapons of mass destruction, we have weapons of mass destruction. Why can't they have weapons of mass destruction? Why can't another country have weapons of mass destruction? Because America says we're not the world police. We're America, So I don't know. It's just, yeah, we are the weapons of mass destruction because we do literally whatever we want, and we expect for every single person to fall in line, or we're going to have a problem. I don't know. I feel like we could do better as America. It was all about that oil. And then that's what's jacked up in the first place, is that the first Desert Storm wasn't even, Iraq didn't even do anything wrong. They went to war with Kuwait and over there in Saudi Arabia and all that stuff because Kuwait was drilling oil like this. So they were drilling like here is the border. They were drilling into Iraq and drilling their oil. So if Mexico was drilling oil out of the United States from Texas, we would drop a nuclear bomb on Mexico. We would just destroy Mexico. So it's like for the United States to back the country that was wrong in that first Desert Storm conflict, and then that's what came back and forced the second war in Iraq, all because Bush was like, well, Saddam wanted to kill my dad. Well, your dad was meddling in his business, Like, we wouldn't allow anybody to meddle in our business. Yeah, we'll see the Jedi. That's where we fucked up too. See, that's where we messed up too, is because now that we have sanctions on, and Europe have sanctions on Russia, like, we think that that's gonna make a big deal. We think that because we put sanctions on them, nobody's gonna buy oil from them. Basically, what that did was allowed for Russia to sell their oil to India and China. Don't forget, there's billions of people in Russia, and there's billions of people in freaking China. So it's like, they don't need us. They don't need Europe. And so now them selling oil in China and selling oil in India and all these other countries, these Asian countries, or in North Korea and stuff like that. Now those countries are going to be operating in rubles. So now it's going to change. It's going to make it, I'm not going to say it's going to change anything, but it's starting the turn of making the world currency go from dollars to rubles. Because if more countries and more people end up operating with Russia because of this war, and they start financially dealing with Russia, it's going to make the price of the ruble more expensive. And so basically putting these sanctions on Russia is going to bite us in the ass in the long run. And like, that people don't realize that shit. Like your boy Putin's not a fucking idiot. Like, that dude's a self-made billionaire before he was in charge of Russia. You got to be smart to be a billionaire. So it's like, Joe Biden's not a businessman. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't want to say he's not a businessman, but he's not a billionaire. He's probably not smarter than Putin. And so it's like, really, Putin going to war with Ukraine, it might be more about trying to A, get his land back, and B, trying to flip the world currency into rubles versus dollars. Right. Ukraine is right there. I don't think Saddam stepped out of line. I feel like George Bush Jr. always had a thing about about Saddam after the war with his dad, because his dad was the president when we went to war with him the first time. I feel like it was like gang retaliation, like you know how if they kill one of your homies, you going back to retaliate. That's basically what I feel like it was to me. Yeah, it is a huge complex issue. It's a huge complex issue that people don't understand, and so people here in America, again, by no means do I think Joe Biden is a good president. By no means do I think Joe Biden's a good president, but like people will blame everything on Biden, like gas prices. And it's like y'all blaming Biden for gas prices, but the gas prices are up worldwide. You know, like that's it's not really his fault. You know, like you need to talk to the oil companies. But I don't know, man. The world's a crazy place. That's why I love music. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try not to let all these other things affect my decisions and affect my life, because I figure at the end of the day, all you can do is be happy. I am the type of person that like speaks up for the voiceless, and like I have all kinds of political songs talking about all this stuff. Literally talking about all this stuff. But at the end of the day, I can only do so much. I'm only one man. I am only one man. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to make that video tomorrow because it's already 1:30. It's all good, though. I don't have to drop a video. I need to take, I should, I do at some point need to take some time off. But I really want to drop this video tomorrow. I might still record it. I should record it. Yeah, the mask mandates were a difficult one because the mask mandates are a hard one because it's like people complain about too much shit. Like, I'm not either for nor against masks. If you tell me I got to wear a mask, I'll put a mask on. If you tell me I don't got to wear a mask, I'm not going to rock a mask. So it's like I'm not for or against mask, but I'm not going to complain about wearing a mask when I wear a hat, I wear a hoodie, I wear pants, I wear socks, I wear shoes. So you're mad about one more piece of cloth that you have to wear that might protect somebody's life. Granted, we didn't have the answer on whether it would or it wouldn't at first, but like if it does, then don't you think that would be the you should, what I'm saying? You should care about if you're a Christian, right? Because a lot of it is Republicans who are Christians who are against the mask mandate. But the Bible says, love thy neighbor. So if you love thy neighbor, then you would put on a mask so that you can ensure that thy neighbor doesn't get sick from your germs. So, I mean, that's like the most simplest concept to understand. Like, if you're a Christian and you believe in the Bible, and you guys always say the Bible is under attack and this and that, if you're a Christian, as a Christian person, then you should want to put on a mask, you know what I'm saying, and love thy neighbor, respect thy neighbor. Yeah, if you let me check, make sure I got it. Let me make sure I got it. Yep, I got you, Brody. I got you. You are in there like swimwear. I got another message I need to check though. Do. 。 . Sorry. This message is probably, oh shit. That's fire. That's fire. Right. As long as there's no injury to anybody, you should be okay with just doing the right thing, you know? But y'all, I'm about to vamp. I don't know if I'm going to do a video or not. I'm going to decide here in the next 10 minutes. I'm about to go eat something because I'm hungry. And then after I eat something, I'm about to figure out if I want to shoot this video or not because it's already 1:30 and I got to work and I still haven't packed for my trip. I'll probably do that tomorrow though. But I got another video I'm going to shoot tomorrow too. Tomorrow's video I think is going to be a banger. Right. Well, one real quick. That's why doctors and that's why people in hospitals wear masks. So if people in the hospital can wear a mask to take care of patients, we can put on a mask to keep the next person safe. So I probably will. I'm probably going to live stream on Friday too, guys. There's like a 70% chance I'm going to live stream on Friday because my plane doesn't leave until like 6:50 or something on Saturday. So since it doesn't leave till 6:50, I'll probably just live stream because, you know, I mean, what am I going to do anyway? It's Friday. That's what I normally do on Friday is live stream. So I'll probably just live stream anyway, just because, you know, why not? Why not? So I appreciate y'all, man, all y'all. You know, I'll be back on Friday, and then, you know, I'll be MIA for like a week or so. I mean, I'll drop some videos, so I might record a video after the live stream on Friday just so I can edit it on the plane on Saturday and then drop it like Sunday or something. And then I'll probably just, you know, I'll probably record 2 videos while I'm in Vegas. I might, if some plugin comes out, because there's a plugin coming out that I really want to review, but it hasn't come out yet. And I'm not privy to, the company didn't send it to me, so I don't have it. So I got to wait for the plugin to come out so I can get it. So if that plugin comes out while I'm there, I'm going to do that review as well. So I might do some reviews while I'm down there because when my kids go to sleep, you know, they're going to go to bed at like 9 or something. So I'll be up still. So I'll probably still do videos and stuff when I'm down in Vegas. I just won't be able to probably stream because I don't know what the internet connection is going to be like down there and all that other stuff. Otherwise, I would just stream too because the kids would be asleep. And it's not like I can go anywhere. I'm not going to have, you know, not going to be trying to gallivant around with any loose women while my kids are there or nothing like that. So, you know, I got to find something to do with my time when they go to bed. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man.